Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, for whatever reason the printer had green paper in it, so you get a green copy today. Or at least my copy's green. So please do your warm-up. How would you organize the data to show that a class of 40 students, out of a class of 40 students, there are 15 boys and 25 girls, 8 of those boys and 9 of the girls wear glasses. So the last couple days we've been talking about scatter plots, okay? Now, scatter plots are a good way to show things like distance, time, points scored, etc. And that's what's called quantitative data, or data that's all about numbers, okay? So you can have two sides that both have numbers in them, okay? So maybe the number of people who scored a certain score on an ACT or SAT, or points scored like we did yesterday, or anything that has numbers and numbers. Today we're going to talk about qualitative data, like who wears glasses, and we can best represent that in a two-way table. So we can switch those words around, okay? And qualitative data is also called categorical data, and that's going to pop up on your homework, okay? So remember that word. And that just means we have information that's not numbered. So what color shirt people are wearing, what shape is on a car, what color people drive in cars, what kind of cars people drive, what kind of candy people like, what kind of pens people like, anything that might not have a number associated with it. You know, you count the number of people who have it, but the data that you want to know is what kind of car they drive and things like that. Okay, so here's a table, and this is actually based off your warm-up question. So this side has who has glasses, yes or no, and this is the gender of the people who wear glasses, so a boy or girl. And then the last columns here are the totals. So there are 8 boys who wear glasses and 9 girls who wear glasses. There are 7 boys who don't wear glasses and 16 girls who don't wear glasses. And over here, there's 15 total boys and girls. When I add this together, there's 25 total girls. If I want to know how many people wear glasses total in the class, I would look at these two. So 8 plus 9 equals 17. 7 plus 16 equals 23. And then these two rows all together total up to be the entire class, which is 40 people. Okay? And so both of these columns here and row should equal the same number down here, which is the total, the final total, okay? So remember, when you have to add these rows up to get the bottom one, and you have to add the columns up, or vice versa, I said that incorrectly. Add the columns up, add the rows up to get these totals, and then once you add these totals together, you'll get the total, okay? So today, you're going to read some of these and get some information from them, but you're also going to be asked to fill one out, okay? So let's fill out this two-way table. So you're given a bunch of numbers. So you're given basketball, baseball, tennis, swimming, and the total. It says the results of a poll of 100 adults, so that's going to come into play, about their favorite sport are shown in a two-way table. So there are 16 men who like basketball and 2 women. So that means there's 18 total people who like basketball. 27 plus 6 for baseball means there's 33 people total who like baseball, men and women combined. 5 plus 16 equals the tennis, so there's 21 male and females who like tennis. Now swimming, see how we got some interesting things going on? I don't have something to add here. So I might need to go and jump to a different block. So this is where the 100 adult comes in. When I add up all the people, I have a total of 100 adults, okay? And now I know when I add up men and women totals for everything, I have to equal 100. So 100 minus 60 is 40, right? And then I know that this entire thing has to add up to be 40, okay? So I'm going to do 2 plus 6 plus 16 equals 24, and then do 40 minus 24, which is 16 as well. And now it's easy, I can do 12 plus 16 to get my 28 here. Okay, and you can check your work. All of these would add up to 100. We already know this adds up to 100. And then you could add up all these, make sure it adds up to 60 and 40, and make sure that you're doing all your work correctly, okay? So sometimes you can't just straight up fill in each one as you want. You got to fill in certain ones first to get it to work, okay? And this is your exit slip. It's another very similar one. I want you to practice filling in each one of these, okay? So these ones are pretty easy here. And then it gets a little tougher, so you're going to have to subtract these two to get this one, and then fill this one in, and then you can fill this one in, okay? So try that and see how you do. Have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.